Congratulations on being selected as a club officer in your 4-H club, and welcome to the 4-H Club President and Vice President Officer Training Module. In this slideshow, we will go over the duties of a club president as well as the vice president. Let's start with the duties of the club president. Some duties need to be completed prior to each meeting and include getting with your club leaders and other officers. Some of these duties include planning the business part of the meeting. Oftentimes, meeting places come with certain setups and rules. Check with your leader to see if you need to help set up for the meeting and what are the rules for the seating, lights, and temperature controls at that location. Next, you need to work with your club leader to prepare an agenda for each meeting. Before your first meeting, you should also review your parliamentary procedure booklet and become familiar with parliamentary procedure. Throughout the year, you will need to work with your officer team to plan, carry out, and evaluate your meetings. Remember to help plan for guest speakers and events. If for some reason you will not be able to attend a meeting, you need to let your leader know. And if it is a meeting and you are the president, make sure your vice president knows as well, as they will have to step in and take on the role of the president. It is always a great idea to keep in contact with your club leader and county 4-H extension agent. Let's move on and talk about your duties that will happen during a meeting. It's important that you study your parliamentary procedure book and become familiar with parliamentary procedure so that you can conduct an orderly meeting. It is also important to start and stop meetings on time. This shows your club members and families that you are respectful of their time. Other duties include presiding and calling the meeting to order and directing the business portion of the meeting. Remember that if your elected secretary is unable to attend a meeting, it's your job to appoint a temporary secretary in their absence. Make sure to keep order and be courteous but firm. Decide all points of order fairly. Remember to guide the meeting in a courteous, tactful way. You should avoid talking too much. Remember to always keep the program moving, but also remember that the meeting belongs to the 4-Hers. The president is only the pilot and should avoid giving opinions on motions under discussion. Finally, it's your job to appoint committees when directed by the club or council and define the responsibilities of those committees. Vice presidents, congratulations on being elected as the vice president of your club. You will take the president's place if he or she resigns or cannot be at the club meeting. You also have important duties that need to be done prior to club meetings. Those duties before the meeting include knowing the duties of the president, knowing parliamentary procedure so that you can conduct an orderly meeting, working closely with the president, leaders, and other officers on all of the club activities. You should consult with the president on plans or special work needed, and make sure that you help to arrange each program to make a well-balanced one. As the vice president of the club, you also have duties that you must fulfill during the club meeting. So during the meeting, you are to preside at meetings in the absence of the president. You should announce the program at each meeting. And you should serve as the program chairman, sitting near the front of the room or at the table with the president and the secretary. Another duty of the vice president is to welcome the guest speakers. When you have guest speakers, you should meet them at the front door and extend a cordial welcome to them. Make them feel like they belong and welcome them to the meeting. You should know the following information about the speaker in order to make an introduction. You should know the speaker's full name and how to pronounce it properly, the title they prefer to be introduced by, the name of the topic they will be presenting about during the meeting, and the speaker's preference about having questions during the talk or discussion after the talk so that you can let your members know. Remember to introduce the speaker to some of the members and leaders who can discuss the 4-H organization with them. You should also encourage members to be ready to start a discussion and/or question after the talk. Now that we've reviewed the officer duties for the president and the vice president, here are some tips to be successful this year. Remember to always be a team player. There is no I in team. Be thoughtful of others. Always be helpful. Serve as a mentor to younger youth or be a friend to the older youth who are new to the club. Be a good sport. Always be reliable and responsible. As the president and vice president of the club, there are many people that are depending on you, and it's your job to be responsible for your duties. Remember to always celebrate others' successes. Tell them good job or that you're proud of them. Recognize them during the meetings. It's your job to be fair. You are creating a fair atmosphere for all those that are involved. And above and beyond everything else, have fun. Remember, 4-H is a place to have fun and learn at the same time, so have fun, enjoy your club meetings.